I discovered a life-changing habit, not giving a fuck, or as some would call it, the Law of Detachment, and it completely transformed my life. Have you ever noticed that when you want something so badly, it often doesn't work out or the exact opposite happens? I've been there too, struggling to land a decent job, also dealing with stress and frustration that comes with it. But everything changed once I learned to let go and stop caring so much. In this video, I'll share how I struggled with this myself and learned the Law of Detachment the hard way. Plus, I'll walk you through 3 easy steps to stop giving a fuck and start living more freely. Before we dive into the Law of Detachment, let's clear up what it really means when I say not giving a fuck. Contrary to what you might think, it doesn't mean being careless or acting like an asshole in front of everyone. In fact, it's the exact opposite. It's about choosing carefully what you care about and focusing only on the things that truly matter to you. When I got to university, I struggled a lot to land a good job through campus placements. It wasn't that I wasn't a good student. I had been a straight-A student throughout my entire school life. But university was different. Suddenly, it wasn't just about grades. The people who were confident, spoke perfect buttery smooth English, and knew how to market themselves were the ones getting selected by the big companies and landing jobs with fat paychecks. Scoring high marks didn't seem to matter anymore. I put so much pressure on myself to perform well, but it backfired. Instead of succeeding, I didn't even make it to the next rounds. I must have gone through at least 10 interview processes, but I couldn't secure any offer. The stress was so overwhelming. I studied very hard, worked on improving my skills, but sadly, nothing seemed to pay off. Finally, I reached a breaking point and thought, screw it. If it's not meant to be, then so be it. I completely stopped caring about the outcome. And that changed everything. I shifted my focus to learning new things, practicing for interviews, playing sports, and improving my speaking skills since English isn't my first language. I did that not because I desperately wanted a job, but because I genuinely wanted to learn and grow. When you stop caring so much about the outcome, the process becomes fun. I started enjoying the journey a lot more than I ever had before. And then, out of nowhere, when I applied for an interview with a big company, I got selected. Unlike all the other times, I was so calm and confident during the interview that even I couldn't believe myself. Without even realizing it, I had tapped into the power of not giving a fuck. The Law of Detachment didn't just help me land that job. It's positively impacted so many other areas of my life: love, relationships, money, and even my health. Over time, I've realized that if you follow these 3 simple steps, you can learn how to stop stressing over things that don't matter and start living more freely. Step number 1, you are not the center of the world. Most of us spend our time thinking about ourselves constantly. And honestly, it's not entirely our fault. We live in a society that pushes us toward exceptionalism, thanks to consumerism and social media. These platforms make us feel like we're the main character, the most special person in the world. But this mindset is both mentally and socially unhealthy. It leads to a delusional belief that the world owes us something, that we deserve special treatment, and that everything should align to satisfy our desires and bring us happiness. The truth is, life isn't just made up of positive experiences. It's about learning to tolerate and accept the negative experiences. That's where the real growth comes from. By embracing the bad, you create space for the good. It's crucial to step out of the me-centric mindset and recognize that we're just small parts of a vast universe. Everyone has their own struggles, victories, good days, and bad days. Realizing this helps lighten the weight of our own problems and makes us more resilient. Step number 2, you have limited fucks to give, spend it wisely. The truth is, we only have so much energy and attention to give in life. Think of it like this. You have a limited amount of fucks to give, and if you spend them on things that don't matter, you'll have none left for the things that actually do. Too often, we waste time stressing over things that are out of our control. What people think of us, or trying to live up to unrealistic expectations set by society or social media. We give too many fucks about things that won't even matter in a week, let alone a year. But when you realize your supply of fucks is finite, you start to choose wisely. You stop sweating the small stuff and start focusing on what truly matters to you. It could be your health, your relationships, your passions, or your personal growth. By conserving your energy for the things that align with your values and long-term happiness, you become much more at peace. Step number 3. Learn to say no. Saying no is a powerful skill. Most of us feel pressured to say yes to everything, extra work, social events, or favors, because we don't want to disappoint others. But constantly saying yes drains our energy and pulls us away from what truly matters. The reality is, every time you say yes to something you don't care about, you're saying no to something important like your personal goals, self-care, or time with loved ones. Learning to say no is about setting boundaries and protecting your time. It's not about being rude or selfish, but about recognizing your limits and prioritizing what aligns with your values. If you're constantly saying yes to please others, you risk burning out and feeling resentful. Here are some tips to help you master the art of saying no. Be clear and direct. You don't need a long explanation. A simple, "I can't take this on right now," is often enough. Don't apologize for setting boundaries. Protecting your time and energy is crucial to your well-being, so there's no need to feel guilty about it. Practice. Start with small things and build your confidence. The more you say it, the easier it becomes. Let go of perfectionism. Sometimes, not being able to say no is because of striving for perfectionism. Embrace the imperfections and understand that mistakes are part of growth. And finally, it's crucial to truly grasp the value of each of these steps. Step 1 sets the foundation by helping you develop the right mindset to stop giving a fuck. Without this shift in perspective, the rest won't fall into place. Step 2 is all about making intentional choices, deciding what's truly important and aligns with your values. Once you're clear on what matters to you, Step 3 becomes effortless. Step 3 empowers you to cut out the unnecessary, those things that drain your time, energy, and even your money. It's about clearing the clutter and making space for what truly serves your growth. So the next time you catch yourself stressing over something that's out of your hands, just pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, it's okay to not give a fuck. Life is too short to waste your energy on things that don't contribute to your growth or happiness. If any of this resonated with you, drop a comment below and let me know how you're practicing the law of detachment in your life. And if you're looking to build lasting habits that support this mindset, be sure to check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.